Hello traders, Chris here from the IncomeTrader.com Futures Trading Room. Today we're going to take a look at one of our strategies. It's a breakout trade to the short side. We do both retracement trades in the form of IncomeTrader pivots and or KISS strategies, but we also do breakout trades. And using this setup, we are able to do very accurate and very well managed breakout trades that work out well. And about half of my trading now is actually breakout trades. I'll do a lot of retracement trades, but like I said, about half my trading consists of breakout trades in these faster moving markets. All right, first thing we're going to need in order to start this trade, and this happens to be on the Russell, we need a red IncomeTrader trend arrow. Now the trend arrow is something new, and a lot of traders come to me and say, hey, do you have any way to identify which way I should be trading the market? Something really simple. And yes, now we do. If the arrow is red and pointed down, you should only be looking for shorts. If the arrow is green and pointed upward, then you should only be looking for longs. So as a general rule, follow the arrow. Alright, so in this case we have a red IncomeTrader trend arrow, so we move on to step number 2, the red IncomeTrader trend. That's based on the price bars and or stops. I typically just look at the price bars. They're nice and big, easy to identify. And then what we want to do now is place a sell stop order, not a limit order. This is a sell stop order at the base of the previous up bar. Here we have the market in a nice downward trend at the moment, and then it's starting to retrace somewhat. As it's retracing, my market is still short. I still have a red down arrow. I still have red price bars. So I'm looking for the market to rejoin that downward trend in the form of a breakout. So what I'm going to do then is place a sell stop order at the base of the bar that's already closed. This is the one that's closed. These are all closed. This one is still forming. It's still fluctuating back and forth. So I'll put a sell stop order here. And then once I'm filled, I'll move from the trade entry side over to the trade management side. The whole key here is to trade the trend arrow when you have confirmation of the IncomeTrader trend. So if you have a red arrow, red price bars, you're going short. If you have a red arrow and green price bars, you're sitting on your hands. You're not doing anything. So you want to make sure they match. That's the whole key here. So once we've got the trade setup done, we need to use this little acronym that I like to follow when I enter a trade. Dive into the trade. First thing I'm looking at, and this will kind of confirm the whole thing here. Let's just go through it real quickly here. My direction, red IncomeTrader trend arrow. Yep, I have that. Red IncomeTrader trend bars. Okay, good, I got that. Then I'm going to identify the entry area, and it's going to be at the base of the previous up bar. So that'll be right here. So I'm going to put my sell stop order. Then I want to verify the trend. I want to check my trend. This is where I'll use my 5-minute chart or 466. It doesn't really matter which chart you have. You just want to make sure that the market is not trending up and you're trying to go short. You want to make sure that the market is actually trending lower. If it's trending lower and you're doing a breakout trade because your chart tells you it's a good setup, then you're likely to make a profit versus trying to trade a market that's trending to the upside or a market that's consolidating or not doing anything at all. So don't forget step number 3 here, the verify. Verify that the market is actually trending. And lastly, we're going to execute the sell stop order. In other words, if we continue to print red bars, we'll just move our sell stop. Like at this point, as we were starting to retrace up through here, I would have a sell stop order. If this bar was forming, I'd have it at the base right there. Once that one stopped forming and this one was forming, I'd have it at the base right there. So I'm stepping it up. Alright, so now that we've dived into the trade, and let's say we got our fill, we're going to come over here to our trade management point. First thing we do is you take your stop, wherever it might be, and you put it to the upper bracket of the current bar range indicator. And your target, you'll put either on an IncomeTrader auto target. These are auto targets here. If you have one close by, put it on that. If not, then go ahead and make sure you have enough risk reward so that the trade is actually worth placing. If you have a little bit of risk and a lot of reward, that's a good setup. If you have a little bit of reward, meaning you have a small target and a large risk, a large stop, trade's not worth it. Pass, go on to something else. So you can determine all of that on this chart over here. I see an auto target right here. And so I can see if I take an entry here, I know I'm at least coming down to here. So it's not a hard decision to make. It's very quick to see that on the price chart. All right, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and move on to an actual trade. All right, here's my price chart, and we still have our red down arrow, red price bars. Prices are going up, so I'm going to put in a sell stop order. Not if this bar goes green, I will not. But as long as it stays red, and I still have red price bars with the red arrow, I want to take a breakout trade to the short side. If the price bars continue to go higher, break through the stops and turn green, then they don't match. I won't be taking a trade. All right, we're filled on the trade. First thing you do, move your stop to the upper bracket of the current bar range indicator. Make sure you have a good risk reward here. My target is down here near the auto target area. Stops adjusted. We're filled. And it's a nice little breakout trade to the downside. You can see it actually went further than I was looking for. It's coming down to lower support areas, but that's how you do the income trader breakout trade to the short side. If you've liked it and want to see more, please join us at the incometrader.com futures trading room. Good luck and good trading.